Our planet is always changing, and it will be forever. But currently it's not changing for the best. We live in a consuming world where we earn money so we can spend it. A lot of money we spend on consumer electronics, big and small, cheap and expensive. All these electronics eventually end up as waste. Let's take one popular electronic device out of the trash, the mobile phone. The industry has been growing rapidly. Only in Europe this market accounts for 174 billion euros revenue in 2011. Mobile networks have 99% coverage with a total of 656 million subscriptions. This industry is still rising. With a current growth rate of 33% a year, there are some interesting times ahead of us. A lot of other industries are profiting of this growth, and music stream services have been showing up and growing in big numbers. With this, also the sales in phone accessories like earphones and headphones is rising. These products have one thing in common: they don't last for long. If we assume that each mobile phone and MP3 player accompanies one headphone, this comes down to 600 million units sold annually worldwide. Each unit consists of 4 grams of copper with a value of 7,5 euros per kilogram. This means that every year we throw away 2.4 million kilograms of copper, worth 18 million euros. Large airlines also play a part in this. The business in airlines has never been as big as it is now. People now more than ever travel to reach places far away from their home. One of these companies is the largest European airline group, consisting 2 airlines forming Air France and KLM. Annually, these official carriers transport 75 million passengers all over the world. 90% of these passengers travel in economy class, and in the long-haul flight each passenger is provided with a set of earphones. This comes down to almost 34 million earphones. After every flight, these earphones are collected and thrown away. This means that every year around 33 million earphones end up as waste. That's 1 million euros worth of copper. This is where we would like to see some change. We are Comeback, a group of 5 students from the TU Delft. We want to reduce electronic waste by designing products with an extended product lifetime. Besides this, we want to change how people currently do business. Focusing on the earphones used by Air France KLM, we can see that in today's situation, raw materials are used to manufacture low-priced earphones, which are transported and sold to Air France KLM, where they will be used once, whereafter they will be thrown away and end up being incinerated, losing all valuable materials. This is a very linear process. Unfortunately, this process is the one most widely used. For Air France KLM, we'd rather see it more like this. Instead of only using raw materials, make use of recycled materials, which will be manufactured into more qualitative and durable headphones. These will be transported to Schiphol, not for Air France KLM to buy, but for Air France KLM to use. Try to look at it as a renting or leasing. After usage, they will go through a cleaning process. After this, they can be used again, whereafter they'll be cleaned again and used, and cleaned, used, cleaned. You get the picture. At a certain point, the headphones will experience their last usage and will be transported to a factory for recycling and reuse of materials. For a product to operate within a circular model like this, a lot of specific design requirements are needed. This resulted in the design of the new Comeback headphones for Air France KLM. The headband is made from shaped memory plastic and thus is flexible. When a passenger wants to use the headphone, they simply turn the earpiece 90 degrees and they shape around the ears. A big advantage is that the product can be made extremely compact for storage. On the inside of the headband, small ridges are placed, which fit into the negative ridges on the earpiece. These make sure the earpieces are adjustable to different heights. Both earpieces can be adjusted 4 cm in height. to fit every head. The earpiece consists of several different parts. From right to left, we have the ring to close the earpiece, the rubber ring to make the earpiece watertight, a Gore-Tex layer which is water resistant and breathable, the ear cushion which is placed in the outer part and provides comfort when wearing the headphone, the outer part where the electronics will be placed, and the aluminium strip which is attached with 4 screws. The inside of the earpiece is designed to fit the electronics and a foam cushion that gives comfort to the ear. The aluminium alloy strip is attached to the earpiece with screws. These screws are self-tapping and therefore need plastic ribs to sink into. To avoid adding extra weight, the screws will use 2 ribs that are already on the side of the earpiece to screw in. The outside of the earpiece is threaded so the outer ring can be screwed into the inner earpiece. This means the product can be repaired easily in case of broken electronics. To make sure that passengers cannot unscrew the 2 parts, an extra safeguard is added. On the outside of the earpiece, an aluminium alloy strip is placed. The strip guides the headband when adjusted and makes sure the earpieces cannot come loose from the headband. Because this strip is made out of aluminium alloy and attached to the earpiece with 4 screws, it is a long-lasting solution. On the bottom of the earpiece, where the cable is attached, a rubber grommet is placed between the cable and the earpiece. To make sure no water can get inside the earpiece and affect the electronics. For this newly designed headphone to work, it needs to be implemented in the right environment with the right conditions. This is why we designed a business model using the business model canvas. Air France KLM will be our primary customer segment. The intensive use of earphones during flights is attractive for us since our product service system only works when used in large quantities and the guarantee of the product coming back. Air France KLM provides us both. Where Air France KLM now relies on their cheap disposable earphones, we offer them a product service system that will save them money, reduce waste, requires no extra operations, storage or weight, and it offers them newly designed, qualitative and sustainable headphones that are reusable and recyclable, which will add value to Air France KLM in terms of their customer satisfaction and branding image. We will be working together with the existing catering services. These provide every plane with fresh food and other utilities. Our product service system will fit seamlessly in their daily work, making perfect use of their already existing distribution network. The relation we have with Air France KLM can be described very simplistic. We offer them a cheaper, more sustainable and brand-improving solution for in-flight passenger audio. And then they pay us a monthly fee to lease our service and products. No extra effort from their side, business to business. This leasing-based contract provides us assurance and will give us a constant stream of income, which in the long term will turn into profit which can be used for capital investment. This will be our only income. We need a lot of resources to produce our product and offer our service. Most efficient would be to place facilities nearby Schiphol Airport, in Amsterdam, in Charles de Gaulle Airport, in Paris, to offer our services. With a future perspective, we need to invest in R&D and marketing opportunities, focus on a good training of employees and keep in mind branding, patents, copyrights and human resources. Our key activities are illustrated in our circular model, also shown and described earlier in this clip. The key activities will take place during the use and washing phases. As you can see here, during the outbound flight, headphones are handed out, used by the passengers and collected afterwards. On the return flight, a second batch of clean headphones are handed out, used and collected. These return flights always come back to either Schiphol Airport or Charles de Gaulle Airport. Here they can be cleaned. Our key partners will be the material supplier, transport company, manufacturer, catering service on the airport, and maybe the cleaning and repackaging service, recycling factory, and R&D department if we decide to outsource this. Another key partner will be the investor, someone who is willing to long-term invest and start up this product service system. The most expensive activity is at the same time also the most profitable activity. The production of the headphones will most likely demand most of the budget, so it can meet its requirements: sustainability, quality, long lifetime, and attractive design. After the investment of manufacturing these headphones, they will only make money from then on, so the longer the headphone lasts, the more money it will make. Other costs are supply of materials, storage, transport, recycling process, catering service, cleaning service, facilities, real estate, employee wages, laws and regulations, company infrastructure, logistics, R&D, and incidental costs.